hold on a second. Suspicious Bush finally got nerfed, and that's amazing. Not because it was absolutely annoying to deal with, okay, it was, but because it gave platform to all those shitty hyperbait mega spam decks. Oh man, it always was an exercise to play against them. And now they are gone. But pause for a second. I actually think that the nerf was too harsh. But Smack, you just said... Yes, I am happy that they got nerfed, because now not everybody is spamming these hyperbait decks, but just as this Reddit post here says, now they are way too easy to defend and it almost makes them useless, and that's also not how it should be. I have to give some props to the balancing team for trying to nerf it by increasing its pop range and extending its melee range, which I didn't really think about before. I just thought they dealt way too much damage for 2 elixir and they should lower that. And not gonna lie, I think with this card they should have just done that. Disclaimer! I am not blaming the Bush's nerf for the death of Hyperbait. Many of its pals got a nerf as well. But in contrast to the Bush, all the other cards only got their evos nerfed and not the base card. And I know that the Bush does not have an evo, but all the other evos that got nerfed are still pretty decent, except maybe the Ghost that really got hardcore sucker punch. Actually, I think that the Skelly Barrel evo needs a bit more of balancing. First of all, the reduction of death damage by 13% is very minor, and that's not even the main mechanic that makes it so powerful. It's the delay between the barrels dropping, and that's especially annoying when you're like in a very hectic spammy triple elixir situation and you just miss one spell or two, you log too early or you have to log too late and boom, tower gone. But maybe that's just me, and yeah, you could just deny that by using a building, but when it pops on the building, it's just gone. Boom! Destroyed. And that's criminal. I am not saying they should nerf all these base cards. What I'm trying to say is that this is a bigger problem and that Supercell is trying to resolve it by destroying one card. And I think that's not the right way to do it. I really hope that they find another solution to this problem. And if you do so as well, smack that like button! It's just so ridiculous that Supercell was like, yeah, Hyperbay was just too viable for too long. Let's nerf it and make a bridge spam and beatdown meta. Bruh. Hero Knight got nerfed! Hoo, 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 hoo. Finally! They reduced the taunt trigger window. Before, they could still get taunted even if they were placed after the ability was activated. And I don't know why this was in the game before and why it took so long to like remove that. Like the taunt is a very strong ability as is. And so well, I guess the ability is now fairly balanced. Nice! All the other changes are very good. Oh, what is that? Not really what I hoped for. Don't get me wrong, I am happy that they increased the cost of the ability, but I was hoping for that they would do some tweaks at the ability itself, because I think it's just way too strong that it can like backflip away, put down a dummy, and snipe all your troops and tower for now 2 elixir, which is still very strong and annoying, especially because the magic archer is like a support troop that like shoots from the back. Very annoying and strong. But this is a subject for another video. Smack that like button, smack that subscribe button for more smack, and click here.